Hey G-Squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode we got this cool thing here, and basically what this is a Dyson hair dryer, or the Dyson Supersonic hair dryer. If you guys turn aside right here, they do show you guys what's included for this one that we do have. So they do give you guys different accessory or different head they can use. So feel free to use each one for different situation. So for this one, they call it styling concentrator. This one is a gentle air attachment. This one is a diffuser. This one right here is a white tooth comb. And this one right here is a flyaway attachment. If you guys turn on the back part right here, they do provide guys some of the specs and features on the product. So they mention how it does provide guys negative ion, no extreme heat with the heat control option on here. You do have different airflow settings on here, cold shot design, heat setting, fast drying, and also an LED indicator for you guys to use. So obviously for me, I probably won't use like half of the accessory on here, but if you guys are a woman, then it is perfect for you to use for a lot of these accessories. But let's open this up and show you guys what the inside looks like first. So once you guys open up, they do have a photo of the product. But if you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, here we do have the product. You can see how it's honestly wrapped up. That way it knows it's brand new. And everything is all well protected as well. But right underneath that, you can see we do have more stuff. So let's take it out. Let's start with this box here first. So right here, they do provide guys an image of what's included inside. So it looks like there's the diffuser, there's like the different heads for you to use. But let's take it out. So you guys want to open it from the side. Once you guys do open it, the first accessory that's inside right here is this one for you guys to use. And I believe the way how they design it is magnetic. So once you guys stick it on, it should stick on, which I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. Next thing inside right here, they do provide guys the diffuser. And they do have the comb option inside for you guys to comb, especially if you guys do have long hair like I mentioned. And then here is this side. And that's everything included for this one. If you guys do take this part out, I'll show you guys what's in that one in a second. I want to show you guys what's here first. But right here, they do provide you guys like a regulatory compliance safety instruction manual. But right here, they do provide you guys more head. So let's open up. Inside right here, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to use each different accessory for the different head. And then inside right here, we do have a different head. So let's do take it out. Here is the third one. Next up right here, we do have the fourth one. So I think this one right here is a combing option that I mentioned earlier. So feel free to comb it here when you guys do use that. And then for the last one here, this actually looks like for this one. So I'm assuming the air will go through inside right here and comes out right here when you guys use it. So obviously for all these accessories, you don't have to use it if you guys don't want to, but very nice how they do provide you guys these different accessories. And that is everything that's included in the second box. The very last box that we have right here should be just the cable for the actual hair dryer. But if you guys do take it out, once you guys take it out, this is what the cable looks like. So you can see how it's all wrapped up. That way it knows it's brand new. But let's move the wrapper on here. And that way we can plug it in and show you guys how it does work. Alright, so once you guys take off all the wrapper on here, this is what the cable looks like. So the cable is a two-prong option for you to plug in. And they do have the reset and test button for you guys to use. The cable on here, when you guys do feel it, is actually very high quality. A lot more high quality than your normal hair dryers. And they do have this part right here that your normal hair dryer will probably not have, because it does probably have a lot of power on here when you guys use that. The length of the cable is actually very long, so feel free to extend it pretty far if you guys want to, especially maybe if you guys do have like your own hair salon or something. But right here, you can see we do have the actual product. So for the bottom part right here, they do have the filter for you guys to take out and clean it if you guys do need to. You can see right there. And once you got it done, just close it back up very easily by twisting it to lock it. This side right here is where the cold air or the hot air can come out when you guys use it. And the back part right here, we do have the button for you guys to use. So it looks like this part right here is probably the button for you guys to turn it on and turn it on. So it looks like right here, we do have the button for you guys to turn it on and turn it off for the maybe cold option and the negative ion option and the fan speed option. But we'll give it a try in a second. In terms of this part right here, like I mentioned, it is a magnetic design. So all you need to do is just stick it on. And that's pretty much how you guys do put it on. So this is what it looks like for this one. If you guys want to take it out, you do have to use a little bit of strength to pull it out because the magnet on here is very strong. If you guys put the next one here, that's what it looks like for this one. And because it is magnetic, feel free to turn it 360 if you guys do need to. So that's what it looks like for this one. The next one that we have right here, the comb option, just stick it inside, just like that. So this is what it looks like for this one. And the next one that we have here, this is what it looks like when you guys stick it on. And the last and final one here, this actually looks like for this one. So very easy and very simple for you guys to take off the different attachment on here if you guys want to use it or if you guys don't want to use it. But one right now is to plug it in and show you guys how it does work if you guys do use it. And we're also gonna test out like the wind speed on here to show you guys how powerful the wind is as well. But let's plug it in first. All right, so right here I do have the product and here we do have my wind tester. So let's do give it a try. Let's see how it does work. So I think what I'm doing right now is turn it on first and test out the wind speed on here when you guys do use it. We're using the max speed level on here. So the way how I know is that once you guys turn on here, you do have the option to increase it from level 1 to level 3 for the speed option, and same thing for the heat. So for example, if I do turn on, level 3 and level 3, and notice how once you guys turn it on and turn it off, very quiet, way more quiet than your normal blow dryer or hair dryer. But if you guys do give it a try, you can definitely see how powerful it is when you guys do use it. It goes as high as 31 miles per hour when you guys do use it. And the temperature on here is pretty high. It goes to like 93 Fahrenheit when you guys do use it. So definitely very powerful and very quiet. A lot more quiet than your normal hair dryer like I mentioned. And if you guys notice how the temperature spikes up when we do use it, because we do have it in a higher setting. If you guys do press on this button right here, it'll turn on the negative ion or the cold option on here. That way it won't like damage your hair using the heat option. So for example, if you guys turn it on and let's turn the cold option, let's see what happens. So for the cold option, you guys want to press and hold it. It doesn't have a button for you guys to just turn it on. So keep that in mind. And you see how the temperature is slowly dropping when you guys turn a cold option. But when you guys actually feel it, let me see how it does feel. So on high, it definitely feels pretty nice. It does give you guys that really warm and hot feeling when you guys use it. Now I try it on cold or the negative ion option on here. Alright, so the negative ion option on here when you guys use it, it definitely feels really cool. That will help you guys dry your hair using a cold temperature option instead of like the hot temperature option, which is really awesome. And like I mentioned, feel free to use the other accessory if you guys want to. For my situation, I can't really use most of these besides this one here and maybe this one here as well. That we can target a certain point of my hair when I do use it. So for example like this, let me take off my hat. So something like that. So the power on here is definitely very powerful in terms of what you guys do get. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to change the speed or the power on here or the heat option, feel free to just press the button on top. Very easy and very simple to control the option. So that is pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys what the product looks like and how it does work, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this hair dryer, I definitely have to say that it's pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality hair dryer to help you guys dry your hair much faster, especially using the accessory on here, the strong power on here, and also the other benefit on here in terms of like the negative ion option and just the technology that's built on here for the Dyson hair dryer. Then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else that actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.